Alright guys, today we're doing another hired request. I'm getting these out as fast as I can. It's Needles and Pens by the Searchers. And I didn't know this song before I was hired to do it. And you can look it up on YouTube. And there are several versions. There's one, you can find the album version on YouTube. Just type in for a search, The Searchers, Needles and Pens with lyrics, and then there's also one of Ed Sullivan doing it, or on the Ed Sullivan show actually, and a live version. It's pretty much the same thing. And then which is the version that I used to start with, and then there's also an '80s version of it, which is kind of neat to look at. But I'm sure those of you who are familiar with this song will love to do it. Now it is a transcription, a piano transcription, which means there's no piano in the, there's guitars and drums and bass guitar, and there's no piano, so it's a transcription. So I'm doing my best to imitate that sound, okay, on piano. So if you listen to it, we have that's the beat that's going on. You also have a little guitar lick that's going on that sounds like this. Okay, so you notice I couldn't, you're going to have to choose one or the other when you do it, but I'm showing you, giving you two options according to what you want to do with it. You may find it easier to play it this way and sing it if you're singing with it. Or you can combine both of them. That's an option too. So and there's not very many chords. There's A and F sharp a lot at the beginning, and I'll show you how many times on the verse and all of that. But first, let's learn the patterns, and then we'll get to actually doing how many times for the verse and all that. But so here's the first way: E, A, and C sharp, left hand on an A octave. Okay. Now there's a little intro that just kind of stays on the chords. In the '80s version, they go from A to F sharp, kind of back and forth. But in the album version that I found, it's just. Or you could play this. I'll show you that later. But if you're going to do it this way, we do this box 4 times total for the intro. I know I have 2 times there, but that's for when the singing starts. So just for the intro, we do this box 4 times. So we have E, A, C sharp, left hand on an A octave. You can see I have vertical lines drawn there. It's a total of 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And keep it straight 8th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the left hand has an A octave, another A octave, and then we're just going to a single E. I think that's easier than going hopping around with the octave. So we'll just stay right here. A, E, E. Okay? So we put this together. We put this together here. Okay? Now, for the intro, for the introduction, before the singing starts, playing it this way, 4 times total. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second time. Third time. Fourth time. Okay? And then later, in a minute, we're going to learn this way. So, and there's really no way to combine both ways and have it sound right. See if I go. That's kind of monotonous and hard to do. I don't think it's really feasible. But so I'm showing you 2 ways. Now, the other chord is the F sharp minor chord. Okay, now let me show you that. That's going to come in when on the verse, when the singing starts. But F sharp, A, C sharp, left hand's on an F sharp octave. And again, it's just like this one, but we're on another chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have F sharp octave in the left hand, bum, bum, C sharp, C sharp. So we put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So, after the intro, and we're just talking about doing it this way right here. After the intro, we're going to do these two chords back and forth a total of 3 times. So write that down, okay? 3 times, okay? So once the singing starts, after we have done the intro, we go 1, 2, 3, then we do it again because we're do each box 2 times. So then we go to this one. I just did it 1 time. Now here's the second time through. Do it again. Then do this box. Do it again. I just did it 2 times. Now here's the third time. Now I don't usually do this, but I'm going to play the YouTube recording here, and I'm going to kind of play with it so you can hear it and see where the things come in. Just because with a song like this, it's maybe kind of hard to tell where we're at when you only have a few chords and they're going back and forth. You think, oh, where am I at? How many times do I do it? So let's do this here. Here it is. Second time. Verse. Make sure I had that right. 3, 4. That was the intro. Verse. Second time. Back here, second time through. Third time through. And then it changes. Okay? So, now let me do it without that. So here's the intro. I just want to make sure you got it. The intro. Boom. Second time. Third time. Fourth time. Verse starts. Go back. Second time through. Third time. Okay, now the chord's going to change after that. It's going to go to a D chord. That's going to be on the next board. Now, there's a different way to do these 2 chords, so I'm going to show you that up here. And that's the little guitar riff you heard that went. Now, I'm partial to this. This is what I like. That's just me, and this is good too. So I feel like this is more the way I might do it if I was playing it and singing it. Okay, again it's. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing on the F sharp. Okay, so the thing is though that this covers doing this 2 times. Okay, and when we do it over here with the F sharp, it will cover doing this 2 times. So this is only 1 time, you know, to do the same amount when we did it 2 times here. Okay, so when you play this box, it's equivalent to doing this 2 times. Okay, does that make sense? Now, let's learn that. We're going to do E, A, C sharp, then we're going to do E, A, B, and then back to E, A, C sharp, and then back to E, A, B, and then E, A, D, and then E, A, C sharp, and then E, A, B, then E, A, C sharp, and then one more E, A, C sharp. And the rhythm is 1. That's what you do. Now, putting the left hand in there is a little bit more difficult. We still have the A octaves and the single E's. Okay? But what we're going to do is play the left hand first, and then the right, and then the left, and then this together, and then right, and then left, and then right, and then together, right, and then left, and then together, hands together sounds like this. And 1. Several times for you so you can really hear that rhythm. It's not easy to do. Ready, go. 1, 2. Let's do it again. And 1. Now, if you're going to do this for the intro, remember this is equivalent 1 time to 2 times here. So we'd only do it 2 times to do the intro with the, like the album does. So we just 2 times. So here's 2 times through. 1. Second time, boom. And then the singing will start, okay? Now, again, with the singing, it amounts to doing an A chord to an F sharp chord 3 times, okay? You notice how we did that 3 times? 1, 2, 3. Then we do the same thing here. Now, on the F sharp one, all we're going to do, I like to be, you know, I like to do, I put same because I like that F sharp minor 7. So what that would amount, listen to the difference. If we do, and I'm just throwing this in there for you if you want to do it, but if we stay strictly with an F sharp chord, we'd have this, the A would go like this. Then the F sharp would go, I kind of like this. You know the F sharp minor with the E in there? Alright, if you're a purist and you want to stay strictly with the F sharp, good deal, fine. We'll do it that way. But we're going to essentially do the same thing here, the same pattern. We're just going to be on F sharp, A. I'll show you with the F sharp first, and then I'll show you my way with the E on there. But F sharp, A, C sharp, okay? Just like this was. And then F sharp, left hand, and then C sharp. On the next board, I actually write it all out. So I'm just going to kind of show you real quickly here, and then we get to the lessons on the website. That second lesson, you'll see I'll have this all written out for you, but it's going to be... See, same pattern as this. It's going to go left, right, left. Okay, it'll be the same thing. Now, if we do it my way, we put the E in there instead of the F sharp. Instead of the F sharp here, we do E, A, C sharp, and then we play this pattern here. Okay, so anyway, the next board, this will be written out so you'll be able to see it. Ran out of room there, so couldn't put it all in. It's on the next board. But total of 3 times. So let's go through the intro and then do the 3 times thing. Okay, and if you're a member on the website, you can actually go to the next lesson and see this all written out. Okay, that chord. But if you need it, you may not need it. Alright, so here's the intro done this way. Ready, go. 1. Do it again for the intro. Singing, start singing. Change, and that'll be on the next board as well. So let's, we'll do that on the next one. Again, the rest of the lessons are on webpianoteacher.com for members. You can also find my blog, which is free. You don't have to be a member to look at my blog. I have lots of articles on there you can read for free. Facebook is the absolute best way to keep track of me, to see what I'm doing, what I'm up to, even to, it's real easy to just write something on my wall on Facebook and I can respond than an email, because, I don't know, I just don't, I get hundreds of messages a day on my Yahoo account, so it's hard to keep up with all those. But Facebook is really pretty easy. Twitter, my account is Web Piano Teacher if you want to get tweets whenever I post a new video or post a new comment or whatever. Hope you guys enjoy it. Again, these are finished on the website. Talk to you later.